I'ma leave out. She took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, can bounce on that shit, can.
What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Let me get into it. Oh, we got a lot to discuss today. We're going to talk about last night, but I want to, honey, tea. I don't know what is in the atmosphere, what is in the air. But tea has been spilled, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So we're going to start off with Taste, right? So as you know, Taste is Latrice and her husband Cliff restaurant. Remember, it's supposed to be a lounge restaurant, have a nice time, sit together, and Selena was supposed to be the manager. It's so much going on with Taste. I'm just flabbergasted. So I'm glad that Selena did not get chose to be the manager and didn't take on that offer as the manager, because from what I am hearing, word on the street is that a manager is suing, okay, a former Taste manager who just got fired. She is suing Latrice and her husband for being wrongfully fired. Okay, so basically, what it said that she was sitting here doing the schedule, working in regular days or whatever. She got an email contract from Latrice and her husband that, hey, your job is going. Word on the curb is Taste is having meetings with the city council in Jackson, Mississippi as well, because the people are saying that their restaurant is a disturbance. They have nowhere to park. And on top of that, Clifford and Latrice might have to start paying like a hotel fee, with the fact that Clifford stays there during times to run the business. Now, a lot of people are saying, listen, when I come home, I guess there's an apartment complex across the street. So they was like, listen, when we come home, there's nowhere for us to park when we get off work or when we do our errands or whatever the case may be. And then when we go to try to get some sleep, the music is loud. Whatever they have going on outside is very loud. And, what can we do with that? So they had us no sitting. It was a standing conversation. Latrice had her lawyer there as well. Let me tell you something. While Latrice is sitting here, I love Latrice now. But let's be clear, while she's sitting here with Mandy doing all that mess, she got her own business going on. She also has a bartender that is also suing her for putting paws on the girl. So I'm trying to figure out why she trying to sit here and be Team Mandy and do all that to glean them. I think she need to worry about, and which I'm surprised wasn't on this new season, she need to worry about Taste. Because their reviews are great, where people love to go there, have a great time, have a nice drink, have a nice party. But they're saying, baby, it is not a lounge where you sit down. It's really a nightclub. Child, I don't know what she got going on, but she gonna need to fix that real quick. Okay, so let's talk about Versus, because there's a lot of things going on. Now I'm hearing everybody say Cash Money run. Cash Money got Juvie. You know what I'm saying? They had Lil Wayne, they would have won. I agree, but are you guys really Lil Wayne fans? Let's be clear. I've said that before. A lot of people feel like Wayne has fallen off. But he's not. Hold on. He's a great businessman, great artist. We're not gonna act like that. But it's something I've seen I want to talk about. Then you got No Limit. Okay, and they bringing it out. When No Limit kind of took it and won, when they brought Mia, then they brought Chopper Style, then they said, the one with Snoop Dogg. Now, we don't rock with Snoop, but it was great to see him last night. It was great to see everybody in the building. But took me out is Birdman. Before we get into Tamar and Toni. Birdman, why you told that man I only F with you when I want to? That man came and say, "Baby, you, baby, I'm gonna play what he had to say. Let me go to threads. It was a mess. Hey, Terry, it was a trip. Say what now? What he told that man? Hold on, let me go on here. I'm gonna spell the man name wrong. Hold on. So I say, why did he tell that man that? Y'all know him as Birdman, but I know him as Baby. I'm sorry. When he was with Hot Boys, I got to know Baby. Birdman, this new Birdman thing didn't come out until, I don't know why people calling him that, and it's really Baby. But I mean, whatever y'all want to feel like y'all want to do. Hold on. Cause everybody's talking about the Toni and Tamar debacle, but let's talk about what the hell he said last night. Let me go to Live Bites. Because I say what now? And then there's something else that I noticed that's gonna catch our eye. And I'm surprised the bars are not discussing it today. They've been very vocal but they're very private. Not Birdman. Find you something say Birdman. Baby is your damn name. I'm not gonna call you that. So he told, let me see Turk respond. Hold on. Because Turk responded, y'all. Turk responded last night. Hold on. He got on there. Let me take this picture down. Wait, before I share. I want y'all to see. Okay. I say, why the hell would you say that?
Bitch, you ain't here, but fuck you. We gon' fuck with you when we won't fuck with you. You heard me? Don't go off script, nigga.
Everybody
We gon' fuck with that bitch.
But y'all, this is what I be saying. All of y'all want Wayne. Y'all like Wayne old stuff, but y'all didn't support Wayne with that album. And it's starting to give that y'all only want Wayne is because of the hype and all of that from old girl. Y'all like Wayne old stuff. I feel like and I'm gonna say this, and I love Wayne. I feel like Wayne, I don't know what Wayne issue is. I hate that. I feel like Wayne say, no worry about it. I'm going to be back. And you know what? To be honest with you, I really want the full Wayne back. I feel like Wayne is, you know what I'm saying? He was with the best of them. Look what he did. Now, y'all love Wayne. Y'all met Wayne with Young Money. I met Wayne stunting on my daddy. I met Wayne Millie. I met Wayne with Hot Boys. Y'all haven't got the grip of why people like the old Nikki and not the new, because how we met Wayne, okay? I figured he did because he wasn't there. And there's something going on with them as well that they ain't talking about. But I feel like Wayne, when he brought out Young Money, y'all thought it was just Wayne and Young Money. No, Wayne has been that man. And people kind of upset because they want Wayne. But at the same time, I feel like I say before, if y'all are really Lil Wayne fans, Hot Boy fans, and y'all seen this man since the beginning of his career, let's pray that he get back to where he was. Y'all just want it because he can bring out y'all favorite Drake and Nicki. We knew about Wayne, and there's no shade to them, but we knew about Wayne before them people hit the scene, okay? So, I mean, that's cool and all, but yeah.
Listen, with it, but that's another movie. But ain't no, Cash Money. When one nigga died, I ain't gonna say died.
Oh Lord,
but we lost a lot of soldiers. But Cash Money ain't built on you leave, you can't. We gonna still multiply. Let's go. Cash Money ain't gonna never die. As long as I'm alive. Hold on, Fresh. Wait, Fresh.
I feel like he taking shots. I don't care what y'all say. I feel like he taking shots. I don't think he taking shots at Turks. I feel like something else is going on, and y'all ain't paying attention. But I'm gonna let him finish.
As long as I'm alive, Cash Money ain't gonna never die. Shout out to my nigga NBA Young Boy, NBA Rich Gang. Fuck who don't like it. Right. We with all the bullshit. If you ain't with us, fuck you, nigga.
P, where you at, bro?
Thank you, Terry.
I met Turk. Shout out to Turk, you little bitch. You ain't here, but fuck you. We gonna fuck with you and we won't fuck with you.
Something going on with this Cash Money stuff. I think he taking a little shots. Ain't nobody saying Cash Money going. We know Cash Money, no limit. They're gonna be forever. Okay, that's just one thing about it.
Telling the truth now.
So this what Turk had. I'm about sick of them all damn ready. Here we go with this shit. Hold on, let me share my screen back. I'm sick of them.
You feel me? Look. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it all the way real, though. I think No Limit tore their ass up.
Oh, Turks.
And Wayne, you heard me? This shit right, man. You know what I'm saying? In a Superdome or something. Man, telling the truth, not hating. You feel me? Look. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep it all the way real, though. I think No Limit tore their ass up.
He say he think that they tore him up without Lil Wayne now. I say I don't know what was up with Wayne, what he had going on. Maybe he needed the rest because y'all know Lil Wayne was like he trying to get himself back in order and, you know, get his health back so he could come out and perform for the people that want his music. Remember, Lil Wayne was just on tour with Cash Money this whole year, the beginning of the year. So everybody know Lil Wayne, you know, he has seizures and stuff and stress and all that could cause it. So he probably just relaxing, getting the, you know, his sleep in, doing what he can for his health. But that's why I feel like y'all got to let people focus on their health. Now, Juvie was already looking like, why the hell would you say that? But we going to keep it going because I know what the real is. But that's not what I want to talk about. Y'all sitting here, well, that's kind of what I want to talk about. But I will say this. I love Cash Money. I love Lil Wayne. I feel like Lil Wayne has gotten some backlash from things, and he'll be all right. But y'all can't keep sitting here blaming that other man with them dreads that's married to that Creole lady woman for everything, because I'm starting to see that's not what it is. And we're going to get into that in a few. But what's interesting to me and everybody is this situation here. Let's start with this situation and roll over to Dale, because it all ties together. So Tamar was there for Toni. Now, as y'all know, Toni got lupus. Toni probably was at home in Vegas. You know, Toni doing rehearsal. She supposed to have a show. Lord Jesus. I think it's a new edition. Everybody tell me something. We hope Bobby don't fall this time and shady. It's new edition. Let me see who all on this tour with her. And it started in Vegas. Now, I would love to see Toni. So this will start next year, and it will be, let me see the tour dates. I'm sorry, it started December. Going into January. No, is it November? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. I think it's for 2026. Yeah, it starts the 2026. Now, she has a solo tour going on right now, but the tour for New Edition, Toni, because they're going to do it in Oakland, Toni and Boys to Men, ooh, they together. We've been hearing the tea about the, hey, Teresa. We've been hearing the tea about Boys to Men and all that stuff in New Edition. But anyway, I'm surprised they're making money together. But January is Toni Braxton, Boys to Men, and New Edition, right? Now, that's going into January. Right now, she has a tour from November to, excuse me, December. If I'm not mistaken, I just seen the dates on. I'm not sure. Let me see, because I just saw it. She is on tour now. So imagine she's on tour from November, finish out her tour to December, and then jumping back on tour from January to March. I don't know what's going on. But Toni say, Lupus, don't stop me, and I'm out here running. So she was not there, but Tamar was there. Now, if y'all don't remember on Braxton's Family Values, some things were said. Now, we all heard that Toni is supposed to be divorcing Birdman. They got married in Mexico. And, you know, they may be going through a tumultuously divorce and all of that. But then I'm starting to think they got some reconciliation going on. They took some time apart or whatever the case may be. But let's be clear, Tamar was there for Toni. And I say, well, Tamar, where was Toni? Why was Toni there? And number two, we hearing about this divorce. Like, what's going on? We hear they married. Right? What's tea? Now, if y'all watch Braxton Family Values and during the filming, I think Toni was going through divorce. But I think it's null and void. I'm going to tell you why. So on Braxton's Family Values, they all had a dinner, sitting down, having a conversation. Oh, nice dinner conversation. And I think Toni probably was gonna go through her divorce. They say she's supposed to be divorced. I really don't believe they divorced yet. So Tamar brought up the fact about the cease and desist. I'm gonna tell y'all how this all started. Where we going? Pay attention. So she brought the cease and desist, and she was like, yeah, y'all gave me cease and desist. Y'all sent this man in my house. My son is there. And then Trina said, well, I don't know where you live. She said, yeah, because I think Tawanda said, I don't know where you live. She said, yeah, because you don't come. And then Tamar said, but I know where you live because I put the down payment on your home. I said, what did she just say? She said that then y'all did all of this and that, and then all of a sudden you stealing my credit card. So Trina's sitting here getting the tea. Like Trina looked like she turning her head, smiling at all this tea. I'm like, Trina, girl. So I guess Trina was like, this is the most entertainment I ever had in my life with them. But okay, it got to be said, but go ahead. So, so as we sitting here or whatever, I'm sitting here like, what? So then she said Tawanda been using her credit cards and stealing money from her. Now people started digging up that Tawanda allegedly in 2005 went to jail for stealing her mama SSI checks. I didn't say it. The people said it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't come at me. Okay. All right. So then, Miss E called on her. Was like, no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I don't play about my money and I make sure you good. I don't know what is wrong with you. So then Tamar sat here when she said that about stealing money. And Tawanda said, yeah, you steal too. And Toni was like, what? Like, she looking like, what is going on? So Trina looking just in here with her hand on her chin, like, okay, what are you going to say? And then all of a sudden, Tawanda said, yeah, you slept with Toni X. They did not say who the X was. She said, no, that's not true, because he said that he slept with you first. I said, what? And Trina looking like, oh, and she looked like, oh, and Toni was like, wait a minute, we're not doing that. The producers had already said they weren't going to do it because that's what it was said. That was said. There was some things going on we don't know about the scenes. So after that episode aired, we got the verses, which came last night. So the episode aired Friday. Y'all can go watch it on WeTV, whatever, WeTV, Apple TV, however you watch it, go watch it. So we all confused. Like, is she talking about Birdman? Is she not? T, right? So I'm going to play this clip from last night. I'm not playing no music. I want y'all to see how people felt like there's some strange tea of events going on. And we need the tea. Unless that's your best friend and introduce your sister to your husband or fuck. And that's what she said. Okay? Y'all see that, right? So somebody said, now why was you on stage with your sister's husband? She said, because she couldn't be here and she loved her husband, so I'm going to hold it down for her and my brother, the L. She said that's her brother, right? So a lot of people say she doing too much. She look for this and that. And some people was just like, I agree with that comment. It was like, hey, that's not the best since we saw what happened on the other night episode. I kind of feel like that wasn't best. I did too. But this is what she said. She said that that's her best friend. Now, Tamar was lit last night, and we're going to get into it. People always find something to talk about. Keep living, and keep it on talk. I pray Tamar would do that to her sister. I don't think she did. But people saying the generation is so effed up, blase squaze, right? Okay, cool. Did I play this? Now, we gonna get into the ex-stylist. Because everybody wanted to bump, but we gonna keep it real. We gonna get into that. So we gonna get into that in a minute too. Let's go here. Guess who on the phone?
Hey. You killed it, man. Babe, I was trying to go crazy. I wanted to call him.
No, the nigga, Toni, the nigga was the #1 trending topic. I tried to tell him, I show him. He don't know what that is. I'm like,
I don't know that.
Bro,
I'm sorry, they were in Vegas. Toni is in LA because Toni wouldn't have been there. So I think Toni getting her rest, as y'all know, Toni got lupus. Toni at home. I think he brought her some shades. And Toni, y'all know if you got lupus flares, you work too hard, work too much, you need to rest in between. So I believe Toni is at home getting her rest. But let's continue.
You're the #1 trending topic in the world. Little bitch, come on, Toni Braxton, bitch.
Look at her, she thinks she's
She look good,
fan talk TV. Stop acting like you all that, baby. Because you
don't say that, because she is all that. Look at that big old beautiful house you done bought my sister.
She all that. She all that. You all that.
Look at that background on the background.
Yeah, she like that.
Okay,
you
so
like that?
So
about
Swiss
that.
Wait a minute, so Swiss had told him.
Swiss
he
say,
was like he was like outside behind the stage. He was
she
like,
look good.
It was the biggest versus ever.
Oh, I would think so. Of course it was.
I'm so happy for you,
Look at
brother.
her,
I
she's
love
so
you so
pretty.
much.
Look at this look. Look at
Your
this.
wife. Look at how.
What?
No, the Lord love you a lot.
Y'all know. For to give me that.
And right, they give you this.
You dig what I'm
all
saying?
that.
Hey,
Give me some of that. Give me some of that.
TV, stop playing. You look too good. You won't get somebody killed.
Toni look like this is what I deal with on an everyday basis, dealing with this girl and this man. This is what I deal with. The sibling issues. This is what I have. Is like, come on now. A lot of people like, well, Toni look like she. I think Toni probably tired. She is on California time. Ain't no telling what all she had to do. She probably had rehearsals, trying out for costumes for that tour, doing all that. So she probably ready to go to bed. Okay, listen, we are what? No, we're not a week apart. We like 5 or 6 days apart. I understand the energy. She tired.
Oh.
She want to go to bed.
Bro, you gotta chill. She at home.
She at home.
Who's sitting at home looking like Toni Braxton? But Toni Braxton,
And another thing, people be like, oh, Toni and Tamar. I believe Toni and Tamar, I'm going to say, and like I told y'all before, Toni and Tamar are more closer than the rest of the sisters. And that's just being honest. That's just their relationship.
Lord.
Child.
Give you this.
All right, now, let's stop sharing on that. So then everybody had things to say, and it kind of bored over. Everybody get a commentary. Some people are taking my side, some people not. They say it look weird. Listen, I don't know, but I just got a question for Toni. Why we thought that y'all were getting a divorce and y'all not? We see y'all that shit, but however, people feel like he can afford her. Hey, hell, shit, she doing a second round. Excuse my French, but she doing a second round. He better afford something, okay, honey? She said, I'm not going through that again. I'm never. I know that's right, girl. That lady, 60? She got to live a soft life too, honey. She be tired after a while. She probably tired now. Heck, what time it was? It ended here 10 o'clock. It's 2 hours. It's probably 7 o'clock. That lady is 60-something years old. Her bedtime is at 8 o'clock. She has eaten. She has taken a bath. She trying to make sure he good so she can get in her bed and mind her business. Y'all got to understand, yes, Toni is a ball of fun. She young, but she be wanting to go to sleep. She love her bed. I'm sorry. It's just being honest, okay? Dang. This is what took me out. Guess who was there styling and profiling Birdman? And then people want to say, oh, he styled Toni and Tamar too. Yeah, but I picked on something yesterday and I said, okay, this makes sense. So y'all remember that he was accused from Nicki Minaj and Tasha K that stealing from them, right? He was a stealing stylist and he shut it down. So I was confused on the masses when I saw this because I was like, to me, things started to make sense. We finna get into that. So this was Diabdre Tristan's Instagram. Look at the comments. I say she mad at the wrong people, and I meant that. This was in Vegas. Diabdre Tristan. He was hanging with Birdman. He was talking, had a conversation. From what I'm hearing, he styles not only Toni and Tamar, but he also styled Birdman as well. He styled Birdman, and somebody say that's not true. Yes, he did. He styled Birdman. He tagged him. He styled them. Let me tell you something. It's true because I'm finna show you something else. And I say, oh, wait a minute. Just because they friends don't mean he not getting his cash. Now, let's keep it real.
Vacation on the boat. We need a vacation. Like, it's too much already. And we need to go on the boat. Just up there. You know what I'm saying? Let's like you want to work every day.
Yeah, I think was having a break because it sure was.
So let's.
But then again, he styled Birdman as well. So I don't know why we ain't got no rant about it. But I'm gonna tell my T how I feel about it.
Hey! You can't be the best if you sleep.
Your sister is the most G. I've seen her.
Tony on the phone.
Actually, I got a whole nother respect for her tonight. Alicia sends her love. She's here with us. She just went back. Please come to the house. We're gonna do that. Please, bro. Please.
I do anything for the fam. Anything.
We don't need no more liquor, girl. Had a ball. So Twitch just invited. Number 1 verses of all time, and he's tagged. I don't know what y'all quiz that for, but anyway, it's no shade. I'm gonna say this. I feel like she mad at the wrong people. I do, and a lot of people agreed that I said that. I feel like she mad at the wrong people. I've been said, and it's no shade to Birdman and Lil Wayne. I love them to death, but I've been said I felt like they could get slighted with a way of doing things to her, but everybody else can't, and it's telling what it is. Birdman was gonna get the man anyway because he like how he styled his wife. I don't blame him. I would if it came out that she had felt some type of way. I'd be like, I side with Birdman. I have to, and I'm sorry. Like that's a. But I feel like she mad at the wrong people. And it's starting to tell to me when people say something was going on. We didn't get a rant about this last night. Now, if it was anybody else, if it was Deb or anybody else, she would have an attitude with. We didn't get a rant about it. So it's making me think what's really going on. Because if you got this woman, if you have this man being accused of stealing from you, having Tasha K post this and put that out there, what's really going on? And why is everybody hush and quiet about it? You ain't got no problem ranting about anything else or how you feel like you got slighted or whatever, but this here you didn't get mad about? I'm questioning a lot of things. Now, don't get me wrong, I like all the rap girls, I like everybody, but I'm starting to question a little bit, like is what's going on? Because my thing is this. Yeah, he's been styling them true enough, but them supposed to be your right-hand man. And ain't nothing wrong with him styling, but then you just accused him. I would have felt like if those are right-hand people, like they wouldn't be sitting here doing that either to me. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, what's really tea? Because at some point, should be no way that this is happening. And everybody talking something, oh, he styled Tamar. No, he literally styled Birdman. He did. He styled that man. I gotta stop calling him that. Y'all got me calling him that. I'm gonna tell him who I know he is, baby. Mm-hmm. He did. But I'm glad that they did a great job. I mean, but then this man put a cease and desist. It's probably why you can't say anything on Diabdre, Tristan, because of the fact is that he made sure you cannot say anything about him. I don't know, y'all. I'm finna be honest. Some ain't clean in the milk. I don't give a damn. So let's continue. It was a great night last night. They had fun. So then Birdman. Child, I'm going to let this play. Child, just look at this. This is why everybody was saying, well, that's why Tamar was there. Yeah, but Tamar was lit her damn. Hold on, y'all.
What?
No.
Find you something safe to play with.
No.
Yeah, can I get a picture club?
And look, oh, he look just so perfect. Y'all hush. He is old. Y'all, first of all, to y'all barbs, y'all mad at the wrong darn thing because y'all should be questioning why is DeAndre Tristan there in the first place and everything, but y'all want to throw every accusations to cover for that. No, we're not doing it. I hate to say it. I love them all, but let's be clear what's really going on, what she was really mad for. We not gonna do that.
Find you something. Find you something safe to play with. What?
No.
Find you
Maybe we
something.
ain't gonna do that.
I got the best thing since cake and ice cream. It's real.
Child, Birdman, aka Baby, wasn't gonna do nothing. That man was finna go home after that. Call his wife, be on the first plane to go home, gonna lay on her arms and tell her what happened that night, child. She is gonna hold him in her arms and he gonna say, that man done tried me. I don't like that. That man done tried me. That's exactly what he gonna say. He gonna talk shit while she home. She gonna say, I hate when you get like this. This is why she was there. He gonna be like, man, listen. It'll be a whole conversation. That man is too old for that. That man is in his 50s. That man is already tired. Master P had to go off stage. He don't work himself up. That man tired. Jewel was standing out there doing his thing. He says, Jewel look fine as hell. Then y'all said that Kelly Price was there. I'm trying to figure out, are y'all sure that was Kelly Price? Because y'all said Kelly Price and me and X are good friends. But I was like, you sure that's Kelly? Let me tell you something, Kelly. I'm finna get on your tail. I really am today. I am today. Because you did all of that in the way that you dressed, that goddamn event that you had. I understand you were an older lady and you wanted to be comfortable. But the way you got yourself out there with them folks that you so claim black women, this and that, and you looked good snatch, and that's what we want to see because you are the Kelly Price. Don't you ever in your life come out there. Look, this is what we got last night. This is what we got from her. I'm finna get in her. Auntie, come here. Auntie, come here. You see how good she look right here? Do you see this? And shout out to Mia X, she did her thing. Do you see how good Kelly Price look? I don't know who styled you that day to perform with them Gucci, but don't you ever do that again in your life. This is what we want to see. You are the Kelly damn Price. You are the Kelly damn Price. You don't, if you can take your ass to Las Vegas looking good, looking like this, we should be able and had Tim's on. Kelly, I better see a look like this starting forward. Come on now, she is a darn meme this morning. Hello? Let's give it up for her. Yes, she was wrong for what she said, but I gotta give props to what it to do. She need to apologize. And she was a mean. Look at this. Look. The mean girl behavior got to go. Now we see, now you matching, and there's no shade to the mean girls. But if you gonna be a mean girl, this the Kelly we be wanting to see right here. This is look at this.
I wouldn't call in a minute. You should have told me.
Baddie. Thick baddie, honey. Look at this. And you went to that concert with that mess on. Not with this concert. The version, she looked great. I love it. I would love to continue to see this. I'm talking about the one where she was mad at people for joining her for. First of all, Kelly, let me tell you something. You were wrong for this. That's not you. You were trying to hide who you were. And this is who you are. And we need to see more of it. I like that on her. Kelly, let me tell you something, baby. You might be an older woman, but baby, you don't look like it. And I want to, it's your style. That's who you are. They say you had on Tim's. Baby, I need to see that style more often, auntie. Baby, I give it, honey. I love it. Baby, your friends are the top of the line. Okay, this is the Kelly I grew up on. Baby, when she came out and had that transformation and lost that weight, honey, it was curved to the bone. I knew she was finna be a problem, honey, baby. She looked amazing. Oh, baby, I love this dress on her. And Kelly, I hope you listen, Miss Kelly Price. I would love for you to bring back the ginger hairstyle. Ooh, it's the fall time. I know you'll eat that up. The ginger wig with a side part, a little or something like this, and then do your little like a bang, like the what they call them blangs that be in your face, the ones with the layered bang. She could eat. She will eat, honey. Okay, she will eat that style up. You hear me?
I wouldn't call in the midnight.
Turn it down because they're gonna try to take it away. But she look. I love this hat on her. Like this, the Kelly. You are Kelly the Price, honey. You have made songs with people that we set here, okay? And we still singing, especially that part with Ronald Isley, R. Kelly, and you. She was a friend of mine. We still sang that song. You have made music that our parents were going, our mamas was going through breakups or getting ready to leave a man. We knew the signs when we heard your songs. Don't you ever say no mess like that ever again about black women, and we see that you are down with you. You better take it back. Because we praised you last night. Speaking of last night, Lord have mercy. I wanna give a shout out to Upper. Hold on. Let me put the claps on for her. Because the way Upper had somebody come in that chat on that thing and tell all of what the intentions were, she need a journalist badge. She need a journalist badge. Last night was a mess. I'm not gonna say what was said. Y'all gonna check out her channel. But Upper, she did that. She did that. She did. I'm not gonna play it. I want y'all to look at it. What really pissed people off was what was said on the sly, and they thought it was funny. I really believe old boy was drunk last night and under the influence. And he trying to come on here and say, oh, F everybody and all that. First of all, brother, you was the one that got yourself on this thing here as an influence. In the way that he is foaming at the mouth over his supposed to be homeboy, baby mama, tells me everything I need to know. I sat in that chat and I kept telling people, and I think Krisha picked it up. I think Upper picked it up because she said the same thing. The way y'all promoting that OnlyFans and foaming, we're going to talk more about it tomorrow with that OnlyFans. Foaming at the mouth is letting me know what the tea is. Allegedly, I feel like somebody is in them OnlyFans with old girl. I don't care. Somebody's in the OnlyFans with old girl. Ain't no way you foaming and going that extra hard after seeing some cheeks. And for you to be a baby father, let me know you do not get no play like you think you get play from females. You don't get no play. You're not clapping no cheeks. Because you wouldn't dare be on live foaming at the mouth. The way you going about it is wrong. You wouldn't dare be on live foaming at the mouth with people say they believe she going, and you are foaming and saying no, she not. And another thing, we were gonna take her for Amber, so I don't want her to feel like nobody did, because we sure the fuck did, and we shut that shit down. And I want her to know we gonna continue to shut that shit down. Whether what's going on don't matter. Everybody could agree or disagree, but that wasn't happening. We wasn't finna do that. If you want to do that, you do that on your own time. But no, you're not finna do that, because even though we don't agree and have the same stance, one thing about it, Amber, is a person that we all have stood around and watched grow, as well as all the other ladies. And really, we all became family in this mess. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep that real and clear. So yeah, nobody wants to talk about our girl, but let's talk about the fact I'm still on with the foaming of the mouth for some cheeks. Sir, if you ain't getting no cheeks, I got a whole bunch of friends who don't mind giving cheeks from time to time. They wouldn't mind, well, they're not my friends, but I'm cool with them. Cause that, I'm confused. And I said to myself, I say, hold up. I was listening to them ramble. I say, wait, this is what came to my mind as a female, as a woman, and been around men a lot. I have picked up on things. The first thing I picked up was the mostly of the going back and forth and being loud and say, that ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it. Kept saying it and then demolish somebody's character lets me know something going on. Everybody was like, oh, well, y'all might be talking. They not just talking. They not, no, ain't no fool. No. Something, no. I say, oh, I picked it. I say, oh, okay. So the more he started talking, and this is why I tell y'all, oh, y'all don't know. No, let a man talk. He's going to tell you who he is, how he is, and what he does. You over talking ain't gonna work. Let him talk. When you want to know the truth, if he cheating, you let him run himself in a wall. Do you hear me? You don't say any goddamn thing. He's gonna tell you. Because once it calms down and y'all made up and all of that, he gonna lay in there, pillow talk, and tell you everything you need to know. And that's why when I forgot who it was, they say, oh yeah, Summer Walker, when she said, oh, you ain't gotta spread your legs, she's not lying. She's not lying. Baby, the gift of gab, let me tell you the things that a man like. If their ego is big, you got to stroke that motherfucker and sit there and eat it. They want you to stroke their ego so well. I'm not talking about the ego that y'all think. I'm talking about his ego. Oh my God, you're so handsome. You look so nice. Oh, I love that cologne. I would love for you. Watch, she gonna start wearing that cologne. Every time you say you look, he gonna yeah, she say she like this cologne. Oh, I just like that outfit. You look so handsome. Boom, he gonna wear that. You gonna be like, well, damn, nigga, the fuck? That's stroking the ego. Oh, they love a stroke. Oh, I just love the way you carry the trash. Oh, that's stroking the ego. It is not sexual. You don't have to do those things. When they get you flowers, oh my God, like, I didn't know that was my favorite. How you know it's my favorite? You know what? You're the only person, or they get you something. Yeah, like you stroke that motherfucker. That's why they be like, be careful with us, leave us not. We're going to stroke it, but then we will go show ass. And when we see a red flag after we got what we needed. Yeah, thanks. Ooh, I won't call that motherfucker right now. Oh, honey, that is over. That's just what it is. But he's not getting his ego struck. I feel like, oh boy, when the baby mama came out and said she don't deal with him like that, that was his cootie cat and he ain't getting it. And now he trying to figure out what to do to get it because now there's some things going on over there. Now, when I first heard it, I said, then I started listening to him keep talking. I say, wait a minute, he a little too invested with this girl. And then when Upper said, and I quote, she said, I feel like you tried to holler at Romika, she turned you down, and the other one didn't. I agree to that. One thing about a man, he don't men. Okay, hello. I grew up around men. I have uncles. I have fathers. I have seen it. I have cousins. If they like you to see a potential in you, and then all of a sudden you snatch that away, you hurt their ego. So a hurt ego is going to show a hurt ego. Now, the things that he said and then coming up with this, I do not believe that she spit on the baby. First of all, let's be clear. And I'm going to tell you why I don't. I talk on this internet every day. And we finna talk about her later in a few hours, maybe an hour or so, about a mother who has told her daughter, which I believe that mother I talk about was spit on the baby. I talk about a mother who told her 12-year-old daughter online that her cat stank. Now that's somebody that spit on the baby. I have watched this woman, seen her son eat Ajax, and this woman has said, "This is not Romika. This is a mother that I talk about. If y'all want to go on my mommy content, it's there." And they say he ate the Ajax, knowing there's Ajax bleach containments in it. She say, "Oh well, he just ate it. He's bad as fuck." There's somebody that would spit on the baby. Romika did too great for her to spit on another. Like that don't make sense to me. And for people to say, "Oh, they sin," first of all, and I have learned this doing the Sabrina Peterson, and I'm gonna do a thing on her. Since I have time, we'll do it Tuesday. We'll go deep into her. When she was trying to frame T.I. and Tiny, which T.I. and Tiny won that lawsuit, that she tried to frame them for trafficking, and there were girls making fake pages, and then they came out and say, "Yeah, I just did." When they came out after the lawsuit was filed, they was like, "We were just telling her that because she dumb to believe it and she a scammer." But y'all have to be discerning of who's talking to y'all. I do not believe these people are really doing. I think they're making fake pages to say these things because people are telling them to, and there's probably a paycheck involved. And I'm not being petty. First of all, another thing, and I don't even talk about old girl, but I'm gonna say this. I don't know what kind of family she have to do OnlyFans. I would be laid up at the church having a pastor pray for me with a blessing, or on the altar under a thing. You gonna fall out today. No. You're not selling it. They're not promoting anything or selling body. That's just not what they're going to do. Baby, I will be convicted in their eyes, okay? Baby, I have an educated auntie. She probably won't even do a conviction. She would sit here and tell me as a black woman, baby, she would go through the rundown of the history of black women and why you shouldn't do this. And why, baby, they don't know. "Oh, you don't need to do that. Honey, please. There are different ways to get money." No, do not lower yourself. Do you know what that does? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know women that do that and this and that? They will go through the whole thing. Baby, they don't know. That, to me, we're not in that space for OnlyFans. Now, if that's her way of making money, cool. But it let us know that people are starting to come out with these lies about Romika is because Romika told the damn truth. And the people are upset. When she mentioned the threesomes, we saw that she didn't lie. And I feel like this. Take accountability, man. For real. Accountability takes you far. The reason why people are saying that, hey, don't speak on her like that, because really she's out here to defend herself. This is not like the same situation with Gabe, or if I'm not going to say that. Y'all know where I was going with Selena. I'm not going to say nothing bad about Selena, but we know her killer. If it was to happen, allegedly, if it do, I'm not wishing that. But they would speak bad on her because what she did, right? Sometimes you got to take accountability and say, I fucked up. I messed up. I went in my emotions and messed up. Now, what I have learned is you can give an apology and take accountability. But not everybody is going to sit here and accept it when you keep doing it to make it worse. Long as you do your part, that's all the conviction and redemption you need. And to work on that trust that you'll never do it again. But some of the things that people are doing is very telling to me. There are people now that's done worse. And now y'all praise them and make little pages about you was so in love. Including, we're going to talk about Jarvis Buzz. Okay? So my thing is, let's be clear. She's not here to defend herself. When I go and try to look for some of this paperwork, like I told y'all before, and it's starting to come out. I told y'all this. Y'all can watch my old videos, lives about it. And this is being honest. I don't know who hiding it, but ain't the time to play save the girl. It's not. Your job is on the line. I went to go look for it. I guess it's not open, or maybe I'm not looking in the wrong place. If y'all are from Chicago, y'all know where to go. Can you send it to me and let me know? I will not have a problem going over that court documents. But for order, like I told y'all before, for some of these court documents to be reopened and everything else, that means something is going on. I talked about it with Kata and how his thing was reopened because of the fact is that something else happened, right? So just something is going on. Y'all can't say everybody because y'all cool to show your loyalty. From what I was taught and the way I was told, the streets don't love nobody. Don't give more love to the streets than you give yourself. And if you got to sit here and windmill for somebody, they won't do it for you. You need to ask yourself, will you do the same for me? If I gave somebody, asked me for $50 or $50 to $100, right? I give it to them. Then they come back and ask again. Or if I call and ask them, oh, I ain't got it. Next thing I know not to give it to you. Or if I know that you don't have it to pay me back, I can't give it to you. How am I going to get it back? That's the same thing. You want me to stick my neck out for you to get this job, right? You get to the job, you show out, you act the fool, you do all of this and that. Or I help you get a car, you don't pay the car note. It's in my name, my credit for. Then hell, then when I ask you, you don't do, that's a problem. I'm not sticking my neck out. I don't care how cool he is. I don't care. I ain't doing that. I don't care. I'm telling both sides. Yeah, she might have been a little hot-head, which is, I give her that. But we ain't going like them motherfuckers is like, bruh, everybody getting told. Everybody, hell yeah, such and such. Yeah, no, hold on now. Don't act like they was such and such. Y'all see how I do with Carter and Nikki's situation. Hold on now. Yeah, Carter was wrong. Yeah, Nikki was wrong. But let act like they angels. Hold up. Because it's two sides of the coin. That's what people want. Nobody want you telling one side and yeah. No, yeah, I might be cool with such, but let me tell you this, bro. I'm going to keep it buck with you. And that's why people respect the other friend and the other one. Supposed to be friend. Because he kind of like, nah, bro, like he real with it. So that's how I feel on it. I haven't talked about it much. I'm not going to. I might. But I'm going to end this live. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 4:22. I'm going to come back at 4:45. We're going to talk about the mommy kicking the daughter. Sick of this bitch. And we're going to talk about how... Let me get my fan. I wish I could see it. Didn't I tell y'all that heifer ain't going to get no job before that court date with that child support that she owe almost $250,000? I'll see y'all at 4:30. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be right back. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.